So my response is going to be to Jennifer's question, and I really like, Jennifer, how you framed your question, how you set it up, how you summed up a lot of what Rove said in his chapter, and especially the part about the genocide culture side, leading into ISIS. I never connected those two things until now, but it absolutely fits. And being in the active duty military, there's a lot of information about ISIS, both factual and counterfactual. In a lot of cases, a lot of people have not a very good conception of what they are, other than we're good, they're bad. That's all there is to it. But it looks there should be more to it, and I believe there is. Certainly, in the questions you posed, I think pose it what ISIS is and where they fit in a way that I think is very progressive in the understanding of ISIS. So your question specifically, seeing as they are a religious faction with a common goal, can we say that they are considered a society of their own? And I think that's going to determine what's defined by society. So a society, a group of people, similar geographic location with similar ideals and similar beliefs and similar necessities. And ISIS absolutely fits that bill, and even more so since they've become more structured since the occupation of the U.S. military and others in Iraq, destabilizing Iraq, deba'athifying the government. Once that happened, those leaders had nowhere to go. The former Ba'athist generals specifically had nowhere to go, so they went over to ISIS and started taking over things and became very pronounced in what they've done since then. And with your second question being, with ISIS attacks directed at anyone, everyone that does not share the same ideology, can we say this is them attempting both an ethnic and cultural cleansing on the rest of the world? Absolutely, and I think it's almost by definition from what they've done and what they've certainly claimed to do. And that is their goal. They want one imam. They want one sect of Islam. They want Islam to run the entire world. And from their speech, we can use, if we still prescribe to the Copenhagen School, as I think we do from the teachings of this chapter and others, that it all starts with speech acts, and then political actors, and eventually acceptance from an audience. And when it comes to security, both from what the members of ISIS has done and their actions, and how the American public has perceived them and the rest of the world has perceived them, it's absolutely become a securitized threat from them, and it's taken that progression, and we're going to make those extraordinary leaps and steps and things necessary to stop something like ISIS. I really like your question. I like where you worded it, and I think it needs to be spoken more of the genocide and culture side that is ISIS. Thank you for your question. I really appreciate it.